What book series did you love as a kid? The Edge Chronicles. They were great reading across the generations of the main character Twig. Fucking yes, why has nobody heard of this book series? Had to scroll way too far to see this, loved this series and all the incredible illustrations really brought it to life. Tales of a 4th Grade Nothing / Super Fudge, all the Judy Blume books. I have this distinct memory from one of the Beezus and Ramona books, where Ramona tells her family to turn on the Dawnzer. Nobody knows what she's talking about until she explains that she thinks Dawnzer is just another word for lamp. She thought that in the national anthem, you can see by the dawn's early light. And then Beezus just lost her shit cracking up and making fun of Ramona. Good stuff. Edit, I am stupid, Beezus and Ramona was Beverly Cleary not Judy Blume. Thank you /you/Mibari Sax81 for pointing it out. I was reading all of those around the same time in the 80s. Yeah, these were great. I still think about that dog named Turtle. And I still quote shows how much you know, it was a real conversation stopper. Scary stories to tell in the dark. My grandma bought me this after I should have died of anaphylaxis. I walked over a mile, on my own, at age 10 in anaphylactic shock. She said I needed to be scared the way I scared her. Loved that book. That copy is about 5 feet away from me right now on the bookshelf of stuff my nephew, now 10, can read while he's over. They were terrifying as a kid. The little illustrations were so damn creepy. The Pendragon books were actually cool. A series of unfortunate events, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Eragon. I remember Midnighters was a book I really liked as a kid. Like a bunch of others. Took forever to find Pendragon. Incredibly cool series. I reread the books recently, and so many of the territories are super relevant to today. Particularly Kion and Velox. Redwall. Surprisingly metal for a kids series too. Those books had a body count. I loved Mossflower. That was one of my favorite books. Goosebumps. Me too, 0. Did you ever try Fear Street, also by R.L. Stine? I loved them more than Goosebumps. The Magic Tree House, Captain Underpants, The Silverwind Chronicles, Hatchet, Goosebumps, The Ranger's Apprentice, Animorphs, Bunnicula, Bloody Jack, Cirque du Freak. Cirque du Freak was the shit awesome book. If anyone hasn't read it, definitely try it out. Bunnicula. I loved Wayside School. Genuinely hilarious books. So many absurd storylines and recurring gags. Thanks for reminding me of it. The Rat in the Raincoat, The Potato Tattoo, Stop Ringing Your Bell, so many memories. Choose your own adventure. If you like this answer, turn to page 12. If you set the town on fire, turn to page 28. Warriors. Still reading these today. Dang, books keep on coming out. Best books. Surprisingly complex and mature for a children's series too. Anyone read Del Toro Quest? I've never run into anyone else who was familiar with this series, but remember it being a fun adventure series when I was a kid. Edit, this got a lot more attention than I expected. Show the author, Emily Rodder, some love by checking out her newest books, The Glimmy and Scary Mary and the Stripes Spell. Holy shit, I literally just scanned the comments to find you. I also love that series and no one ever seems to recognize it. Thank you, random internet person. I did. I hated reading as a kid but saw the second book at a school book fair and thought the giant snake on the cover looked cool and got it. My grandma was so excited she went and got me the whole series the next day. Lamau. Started my lifelong love of reading. A series of unfortunate events. This series really made me fall in love with reading. Edit, thank you all for helping me relive my childhood. I just purchased the box set so I can reread them. This series was a ride. I think I finished it in a week and I was so sad that it got over because it was so different, yet well written. I thought Mysterious Benedict Society, which wasn't really, but somewhat, similar, was also a really good series. Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.